and gentlemen, my name is Levi and this is going to be a love reading. I'm going to use a tarot card for singles first, and then after that see what's the message for those who are in a relationship. So let's see first what's the message for the singles. Okay, so, well, it seems like you are in a healing period right now. Have you just had the realization that it's time for you to spend some time alone, spend some time finally working out the matters of the heart? Because you haven't received the treatment you wanted, you had to walk away from that situation, even though you thought it's gonna be beautiful, it's gonna be a perfect relationship, it's going to be a perfect abundance together, we're going to create some world, but in reality you were not receiving much love at all. Instead of love, you received probably nothing. You felt you've been left out in the cold, and now for you it's time to heal. We've got here the star card, so right now you have to use your head. This is where we are getting at in here. You need to make that decision that you let what has been gone disappear from your life. And up to now you were just slowly getting through those emotions. Look at the baggages this person carries. You were slowly dragging your feet, getting through this breakup, disappointment, and it doesn't matter when that happened. It doesn't matter it happened last month, last year, or 2 years ago, because the pain, the bruise, sometimes is still there. Especially because you thought it's gonna be the one. You wanted to focus on family. You wanted to build that structure, that supporting structure around you, so you can have a future together. But now what you need to do is no longer dragging your feet to get to the next level, to get to freedom, where you can breathe finally, where you can be open to possibilities. Now you need to run. You need to run because you realized that the path ahead of you is completely clear. You are independent, you are free, and you are ready. And the running, after the running, you jump on this motorbike. So you're gonna be so ready to something to come into your life, something new, something real, back to where this feels like. This is 9 of Pentacles. You're gonna be so attractive because of this freedom, independence, that sort of fire that burns inside you. You're gonna be so attractive. They're going to come to you and keep offering you themselves, in like emotionally. I mean, but it's gonna be your decision now. How you're gonna measure, who you're going to take, like what is gonna be important for you, because you learned your lesson based on these past relationships. You learned your lesson that how difficult is to build something, and you were putting yourself full on, and you were the one who left out in the cold. So now when it comes to a new one, when let's say you start dating, how are you going to measure? So what is going to be the measurement for when you start a relationship, or when you consider yourself being in a relationship next time? Because there's going to be a lot of offers coming your way. Maybe too many offers, and maybe now you're going to say, you know what? I want to see commitment. I want to see you really mean it. And for that, I'm going to take my sweet time. I'm not going to let my urges, my desires to control me anymore, because I've been used before. I thought that if I give myself fully, then I will be accepted. And it turned out is not the case. So now I'm not going to give in. See, the devil comes up, because there will be a lot of people who wants to come and use you, who have nice words, but the action is not matching. Who in your face gonna be nice to you, compliment you, want to be with you, but in reality, they're just in the dark as most of the other people, and they don't know what they want. So if you are in a position that you know what you want, you are stable, you know your value, you know what you feel, you know what you want, and it's gonna be so easy for you to thank you and buy. It's gonna be so easy for you to say, okay, well, I'll see you next time, and the next time, and the next time, and the next time. But you never say, okay, I'm full on, I'm all in. No, you're gonna let them come to you, because you're providing that stable environment that they feel good and they want to join. And again, when it's gonna be? When you consider yourself in a relationship again, when there is a commitment. And first you really have to do this from your mind, because your body will try to trick you. Your body will feel like, oh my God, I'm so attracted to this person, and that person is so attracted to me. But in reality, look at the devil, give you his hand. But you don't want to join the devil. So you have to be really, you have to change your mindset. You have to let the old patterns disappear. The one that says, oh, I'm not good enough, and whoever comes first, I'm just going to give myself. Emotionally. It's not the right thing. So take your sweet time. So overall, dear single friend, you need to learn about your own values. And the good thing is now, like, you're gonna feel more passion, more desire, more sort of, you start loving yourself again and accepting yourself and valuing yourself again. So don't throw yourself away again for little rewards. You wanna hold on to until you get the right reward. It's not going to work in long term. So try to keep yourself for yourself until you feel fully ready again. Okay, now let's see what's the message for those who are in relationship. So it seems like you are in a pretty good position right now. You are in a good relationship and there is nothing you should worry about. It's pretty stable, it's fulfilling. It's still there that romantic element to it as well, which gives you that sort of little spark. You know how great to see that, like when you're in a relationship for some time and you still have that little spark that you had at the beginning that made you fall in love at the first place. So you holding on to what you have right now, this is the best strategy you can have. Of course, there are always differences. There is always a person who feels a bit like different about stuff. There is, that can be arguments, that could be about anything. But deep down you know that your intuition guides you and you don't need anybody to tell you is this relationship good for you or is not. Because it is a good relationship. You feel it deep down. You have all the supports in here what you need. You have the structure. It's a good setting. It's a good, you made the right choice. This is how it feels. So stick with it. You don't need to feel that, well, it's getting boring, it's getting slow, it's getting stable. So put your energy, put your mind into it, and put your mind into ease. Because you don't need to worry here. You don't need to think that like, oh well, the spark is gone. What can I do now? What shall I do now? Don't let anything and anyone fool you. Especially if it's a long-term relationship you are in. Don't let anything and anyone fool you, especially not you fool yourself saying, yeah, but I need something different, something that gives me that special buzz. Because there is always the devil comes and always try to lure you into something. And throwing away something that you already worked on, you built on, it's stable. Don't risk it. Don't risk it for passion. Really consider what's the value you have, and what are you throwing away if you put it into risk. Because the devil is here. Look at, he's reaching out to you. Something or someone might try to give you this false element of joy. Yeah, look at this, we can have this beautiful little fling. Don't let the devil fool you. And doesn't matter how good looking, how attractive that person who might give you that offer, because most of the time our ego answered that. And it's like in reality, because you only project what you feel onto another person, but it never turns out that, outside the grass is always greener, So your ego wants to be part of that. Your ego wants to, I can have a little excitement, because it's going to be heartache after that. You're going to really, really be unhappy if you take that risk for a little reward. First, of course, you might see and you might feel, oh wow, I'm wanted, I'm needed, it's so passionate. But then you're gonna be in a web of lies. So do not let anything take you out from that zone that you have created, that stability you have created together. You are in a good relationship, and work on it. If you want to get out of your relationship, then make that commitment. But there is no half and half. There is no, I'm a little bit in, I'm a little bit out. It's just a little fling. It's just occasionally happens. That means you are not in the right place at the first place. So dear friends, if you are in a relationship, please focus on your relationship and make it happen. Make it work. And if you have differences, fine, every relationship has that. Now let me give you one extra message. Okay, only time will tell what. Through each other you find missing piece. So it's not, the missing piece is not out there. Through each other, because you are in a relationship, you work on the relationship, you change the relationship if necessary, to mold the relationship if necessary, and through that connection, you can find the spark again. Why you look for the spark outside? Why do you need that? Your ego wants it. Because you feel like, I've been here for some time, now I need something extra. Yes, by killing yourself in long term. You are putting everything you worked on and worked for at risk. Don't do that if you can, or don't do it. It's so difficult to maintain a relationship, but also difficult to find a relationship. So, this is what I have for you for this week. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comment box below. And I will have some more for you in the future. And with that, have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Please check out the links below in the description box. You can get some nice little jewelries from the Onyx Heaven. It's a small family shop, so every support is appreciated. Thank you.